Hey guys, it's your Scentsy director here, and I am going to give you a short and simple little tutorial about how to use Canva for your Scentsy business. I have loved using Canva, and I've had a lot of people ask me really kind of how to work it, and the truth is, once you kind of get the hang of it, it's really easy, and you'll love it, I promise. And there's a free version that I do all my images with. I haven't upgraded to a paid version. Everything I've done is with the free ways, so that's really awesome. You can do everything you want with it. I log in with my Google account, so that's how you can create your free account with Canva. I think you can sign in with Facebook as well, or you can just set up like a separate account by adding your email and your password and whatnot. So this is how it looks whenever you log in. You see here down below, these are all my saved projects that I've done. It's pretty cool. You can save as many as you want, I believe, and you can name each one of them. You can make copies of them. It's pretty neat. And so here's a little button to upgrade your account if you want to. I think you pay monthly with it. I really haven't looked into it, but it just gives you a lot more, ways to kind of customize what you're trying to create if you upgrade. So over here, you see create a design. And here is the recommended ones for me. You see that Canva already has like special dimension picture wise, I guess is how I kind of explain it. Because you see it has like the YouTube thumbnails, the Facebook event covers, Facebook posts, social media. So whatever kind of photo you're needed to make, you can just kind of find the image on Canva, and so it'll already kind of like form the shape, like the size of the photo for you. I hope that makes sense. I already recorded this, so this voiceover is just me trying to figure out what my mind was thinking whenever I was recording this morning. So it has a ton of different images that you can create. That's blogging and ebooks, and then you go down and it's marketing materials, and then you see social media and email headers. I mainly use the Facebook event cover, the YouTube thumbnail, the social media, the Pinterest, the Did you hear that? That was my phone. I don't know why it's binging 3,000 times because I just had two text messages. Um, that was weird, but we're gonna scroll up and I'm going to show you how to quickly make a design. So let's go ahead and pick the Facebook post option, and whenever you click it, it's going to take you to this blank canvas that you can create anything your mind wants to with. Whenever you first get on here, it takes you to the layouts. So there are so many free layouts that you can use with Canva. There are some paid ones too. And I'm pretty positive if you click on a paid one and you kind of change it around and just kind of take out the paid like options of it, it should let you do it for free. But there are so many different free layouts. So let's see, what is my mind thinking right now? This is really hard. I can't remember what I was trying to do. So we are about to scroll down and view all of the free layouts. So let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, see, there we go. Let's look at all the different free ones that we have. Well, you can upload a layout and then you can completely customize it the way you want. And you notice right there it says free, so that's how you'll know which ones are free, which ones are not. You don't have to upgrade your whole account to the paid version if you want to just use one specific layout or one specific photo that's, you have to pay for. You can pay like $1 or so, whatever it costs. But I thought this Christmas layout was really cute. I haven't used this one yet. So we are going to customize this for a Scentsy purpose. So let me just show you what all you can do. This tab is the elements. There's free photos that you can use that are really, really nice photos actually. I use these a lot depending on what the theme of my photo that I'm trying to make is. So I love all these free photos, and then there's a section that has grids in case you're wanting to do like a photo collage. It already has pre-made grids for you. There's some frames. I don't really ever use these that much, but I mean, they're pretty cool. I mean, if you're needing to use some, there you go. And then after frames, we have some shapes, which I use this a lot. I make a ton of different little things with all these shapes, and you can change the color, and they're pretty neat. And then I also use this option a lot. There's a lot of different cool little lines that you can add to your photo, and you can change the color too, and the size and the width, and whatever you need. There's some really, really cute illustrations, and you can keep scrolling. There's so many. You can search in the search bar if you're looking for anything specific, and the icons are also really cute too. So anything. I mean, Canva has so much, and it's really helped me with my Scentsy business to be able to create my own images for my customers and for my team. And then right here, you're going to see this is the text option. So there's already like preset heading, subheading, and body fonts, and the sizes. And then it's also there's a really cool option where you can click all these preset combinations. So like they already have the font style, the font size and shape and whatnot already pre-made for you. So let's just click and drag this one and see. Once you drag it to your image, you can completely make it whatever you want. So you can like add your own words. You can edit the font if you want to, edit the size, edit the color, make it italicized or bold. So we're going to go ahead and delete that. I just wanted to show y'all what that was. And then, see, look how cute these are. So, like, if you're really in a hurry, I mean, you don't have to really put a lot of thought into it if you're wanting more than one font, because there's already a bunch of combinations for you. And then this is the background option. Right here, you can just change the background to any color you want. There's a bunch of different cute designs. I use these a lot for whenever I'm making my YouTube thumbnails. If I'm just wanting to like put a word in the thumbnail, so I'll just have a cute little background behind it and have a big title for my thumbnail. And then the last option, this is where you can upload your own personal images, which is awesome. You can upload them from Facebook, and you can add almost any photo basically to your little library, and any image that you add to one image, like one project, it's going to save to your account. So you're not going to have to keep like re-uploading the same image. So let's go ahead and I'm going to go find the monthly specials flyer in the Scentsy workstation. I'm going to save this image because I know it's going to have a transparent background. I'll explain that more in just a minute. So I'm going to save that to my files, and then I'm going to go back to Canva and I'm going to upload that. So I'm going to make this Canva image a flyer for the December monthly specials, the Warmer in the Scent of the Month, which I love. I have been using the scent since I got it in, and it's so good. I love it. It smells so good. So you see, whenever you upload an image, you can click and drag it, but we're not going to do that right now just yet, so I deleted it. So you see how some of my images have a transparent background. That makes it really, really easy for whenever you're making your own images, so they don't have like a white square background behind them. See this Christmas glow warmer? What I did is I went to my personal website. I found the item like as if I was going to add it to my cart and order online, and I saved that product image. So I've learned that most of the product images on our personal website, they mainly all have a transparent background, which is awesome. There are some that don't have the transparent background. They have the white background. So you just kind of have to learn and pick and choose which one's going to work for you. And I love it. So that's a really, really good trick. Just visit your website and save some images and see if it has that really good transparent background. So right now I'm going to go to the marketing tab from a workstation, and I'm going to search the monthly scent of the month option. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, scent and warmer of the month. And since the December scent and warmer haven't actually released yet, there's not a product image of them, but there are these cute little banners and images that we can already upload. So I'm going to save this image of the December warmer and the scent, and I'm just going to save that to my computer. And then we are going to go back to Canva, and we are going to upload this. So right here, you see me. Let's go ahead and change the design title. So I just called it December, Sun of the Month, Warm of the Month. Went ahead and got that done and out of the way, and it'll save for you. So you just click done, and let's go ahead and upload that image that we just saved from Workstation, and let that load. So let's go ahead and work on editing this picture. I'm just going to drag these text up here. I didn't really know what exactly I was going to try to make today. I just kind of went with it and I just kind of winged it. So I just moved those out of the way for now, and then let's go ahead and click and drag this Facebook banner that we saved and uploaded. So I'm going to drag that down there, and then we are going to stretch that, and we're going to leave that at the bottom of the image. So I really like these mistletoe, like Christmas kind of, floral arrangements. So I'm going to try to keep these. I'm just going to move those up and out of the way so I can see them. And then we will stretch that warmer picture. Let's go ahead and stretch that back to the bottom. So we're going to leave this right there. And I really didn't like the harsh line in between the like charcoal background and the picture. So let's go ahead and go into elements and go into lines. And I'm going to pick this first line right here. It's the pretty basic line. It's just white and it's rectangle, and you can pretty much do whatever you want with it. So I was looking for something cute, maybe that would go good with a holiday theme, but I just ended up choosing the first one. So let's just scroll up, and yep, there it is. So let's go ahead and click and drag this over here. I want it to be really, really thin because I want it to be like a kind of like a border, but not too noticeable. So I just kind of made it a lot longer, and then I made it a lot thinner, and I made sure it was like the good in between. And I love how the color options, the first section is document colors. So it saves all the colors already in the document, so it makes it perfect to really make sure you match the colors. So I'm going to choose red for the border at first, but I didn't really like how that looked. So I went ahead and chose green and went with that. I thought that looked a lot better. So I'm going to stretch that, and I'm going to make it a little bit thinner. So I don't want it too noticeable. I just kind of want it to be a cute little border that kind of just separates the text in the image. And I'm going to try to put these little Christmas leaves things in that little corner because I love how it looks, but unfortunately this didn't really work out. So right now I'm just kind of playing around with it. I'm making sure to arrange the illustration pictures to like forward, so it'll be on top of the warmer and scent picture, and I'm putting it exactly how it was whenever we first started. So that's what I'm doing here. I ended up deleting it just because I thought it was too much. It was really too crowded, but I tried. So right here, I'm just going to fast forward through what I was doing, kind of playing around with it so you can kind of see. And sorry, Nakota is chasing his tail and you can hear his feet running around, but that's what it's like having a puppy. So now let's go to uploads, and I'm going to upload that monthly specials flyer picture to the image, and I'm going to put that in this bottom left corner. So I'm going to make it a little bit smaller, and then I'm going to tilt it a little bit. You see it's really, really user-friendly, Canva is, for, making images smaller, bigger, turning them, flipping them. I love it. It's super, super awesome. There is an app, but the app is really complicated, so I love just using it on my Mac or my computer. It's really easy. So let's go ahead. I'm going to move these text fonts to the middle. I wasn't really sure what I wanted to put in the text. At first I just put wildlife, and I was like, that doesn't really look that good. So I ended up changing it to December. So I'm going to take this wildlife and I'm going to move it to the top, and then I'm going to type in December, And we are going to put this title in the center of the image. So I put it up here for a second, and then that didn't look good, so we're just going to center it right there, and that's where it's going to stay. So this little subtitle, I just put scent and warmer of the month, and we are going to center this right under the title December. And then for the body text, what we're going to do is I'm going to list all of the monthly special, the items and the price. So we're going to put like wildlife warmer, it's only $45. And then we are going to go down to the next line and put Scarlet Woods Scentsy Bar and the price. There we go. And then next is the Scarlet Woods Room Spray. And that one's price, which is $7.20, I believe. And then after that, we're going to add the last product, and it's the Scarlet Woods Scent Circle. So now I'm going to move this up so you can see it. And then I wanted to make the spacing a little bit smaller. So at first I rearranged it to make it on the left side margin, and then I went to spacing, and you see you can change how far the letters are spaced, which is really cool. And then what I really wanted to do was change the line height, so I made that a little bit smaller, kind of like to make it more compact and fit where I wanted it to go. And so I decided, instead of putting it kind of like on the left margin, I wanted to center everything. So I took the body text and I made it centered, and then I centered that underneath the title and the subtitle. So I thought that looked a lot better and kind of flowed a lot better with the image. I love how Canva shows these lines so you can really see, make sure that you're lining stuff up. It makes it very, very user-friendly. I love that. And so I decided that I wanted to put a little mini underline underneath the scent and the warmer of the month title. So I just clicked on that green one that we made earlier and I copied it. And then I'm going to move that up underneath the word December. And I want to make it like really short. So I had to kind of like pinch it in a little bit and kind of play around with it. But you can see me how to make it a little bit thicker. And then that's whenever it would let me make it shorter. So I wanted it just to be like a little mini underline underneath the word December. And you understand what I'm doing, right? So I just made it a little bit smaller. And then right after I got it the length that I wanted to be, I made it skinnier, like how it was. So I liked that little touch. See, you can really do anything with Canva that your mind wants to. Like, I thought that looked really good. So I thought it kind of took away, or it kind of put December where it needed to be and, made it the title. So yeah, there it is. And this is whenever I decided that I didn't like how the images looked on top of the picture that I put on the canvas. And I was trying to make it smaller, make it look better, but I just decided that maybe it was just too much, and I ended up just deleting all of the little graphics right there, even though they're so cute. But I did keep the one in the top left corner because it's adorable. So I just had to keep it. So yeah, guys, this is almost my finished product. I was looking at it. I like how it looked, but then I decided that it needed something in that top right corner. I feel like the top right corner was just kind of blank. So we are just gonna add a little banner that says 10% off, so that it kind of catches your eye. So let's go ahead and do that. So let's go ahead and go back to the Elements tab, and then I think I'm going to go to the Shapes. So let's close out these lines and go to the one right next to it called Shapes. And then I'm going to pick this first rectangle right here. So I'm going to put that on there, and it's kind of a square, but we're going to make it like a little rectangle banner. So I made it a little bit smaller, and then I made it a little bit longer, and I tilted it because we're going to throw it right here in that corner. I'm going to make all the edges look meet up. And there you go. So we're going to click on this, and we're going to use that red that was already in the document, so it matches those little flowers you see. And then we are going to add some text to it. So let's go ahead and put a subheader right here, and then we're going to move it and we're going to tilt it. And I'm going to type in 10% off because that's the great deal for our monthly specials. And so we're going to make that in the top right corner. So maybe that's going to be a really, really good eye catcher whenever somebody looks at this picture and they're going to notice, oh, these are all 10% off for December. Oh, that's awesome. So we're going to make the font bigger, and I'm going to try my best to center that in there to really make sure I get the font. So let's just kind of play around with that. And then I decided that I wanted to make this red banner a little bit more, or a little bit less transparent, I guess. So I took the transparency down to 69%, I think that's what it said. So it wasn't as red, but it still kind of popped, and it filled up that right top corner with the image. So here's the finished product. I really do like how this turned out, especially whenever I had like no idea what I was wanting to do whenever I started filming this video for you all. But I hope that helps. I hope it really kind of showed you a bunch of things for beginners, if you haven't used Canva before, to kind of really show you how to really customize what you're trying to make. So I like it, and I'm glad it turned out this way, and I'm going to save this, and I'm actually going to use it for my business once December comes and the December monthly specials release. So right here you see that whenever you go to File, you can save it, you can make a copy, you can resize it. I don't think I've ever resized one of mine, but here's the Share tab if you want to go ahead and post it to like some social media or share it by a link. So we're going to go to File and Save, make sure it saved all of our finalized touches, and then we're going to go to Download. So you click Download, and that's whenever it's going to save it to your computer. I love how it gives you quotes every time you download something. I love this quote by Eleanor Roosevelt. Do one thing every day that scares you. I love that quote. So that is where you will have it saved to your computer, and from there you can click that downloaded file and you can save it to your images, and then you'll be good to go, and you can send it to your phone or you can post it straight from your computer. Do whatever you want with it. So that is the finished tutorial. I hope it really helped you all. If you ever need anything else with Canva or any other how-to videos, please just let me know. I'll try my best to make something that is really helpful for you. And as always, don't watch me, join me, and have a great day, guys. See you later.